My name is Willie Sapeta. I work for Lake County Fire. Fire chief, been with the department for 30 years. It was Armageddon. There wasn't any way to control or contain that fire. It was evacuate, stand on structure defense, and do your best to save each house you came to. The fire started Saturday 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The fire had a lot of potential. One of my battalion chiefs set up the initial command. It was about 100 foot by 100 foot, strong winds, and it was a rapid rate of spread. The fire started off of Clayton Road, which is right off of Highway 29. That day had a lot of probability for strong fire behavior. It was warm. It was relatively low humidity, and as the winds increased that early part of the morning, it was pretty much off and well established. The initial aircraft estimated about 50 homes involved, and what seemed to be a matter of minutes was that they estimated, with what they could see through the smoke columns, about 100 homes involved. We've burned in the last 5 years about 30 to 35% of our county landmass, which is about 1,256 square miles. We used to look at fire season being about 3.5, 4 months, and we're going to have to be prepared year-round for those wildland fires. What I did see is after the Rocky, the Valley, the Clayton, the Patterson, the Elk, the Dam fire, that when we initiated evacuation, people evacuated. This whole area here was evacuated. We'd already done all this stuff up here the night before. If you look at the Schoolhouse Museum, they had a defensible space, and that structure was, of course, saved. We had a few families that were burned out of the valley that resided here in the Lower Lake area that did lose their homes here too. Losing even one home is kind of like being a paramedic and losing a patient. Those lives are changed forever. This one really, hit home. We know the faces that go with those homes. The guy's tools, that's his livelihood, or the kid's toys, that's their safe haven. As the fire chief, you instill in me to protect your life and your property. And for all of us there, we have a lot of heartfelt sorrow that we weren't able to achieve that.